Hello everybody and welcome to a preview of the brand new crops in Farming Simulator 22. There are 3 new crops: grapes, olives and sorghum. So why grapes, olives and sorghum? There are several reasons why we decided to go with these 3 for Farming Simulator 22. The most obvious one is that they bring new and exciting machine types into the game and diversify the gameplay experience when it comes to agriculture. So you can see here we have a fenced field, and this is where the olives are growing. So grapes and olives are also a great addition because they tie into various other gameplay mechanics, our new production chains for example, and for our brand new map set in a Mediterranean climate, they're more than fitting. On top of that, since you place the vines manually, they are also part of our new and improved build mode. And of course, yes, we'll be coming onto the build mode in a separate video in the future. We then have the vineyard. You can see we've got the grapes on the vine here, looking delicious. You see, grapes and olives are not just 2 new crop types added to the list, but come with new gameplay mechanics that affect various parts of the game. And sorghum? It's very popular in the United States, perfect for our Midwest-inspired map Elm Creek. Since it's a highly nutritious crop, it steadily gains more importance around the world in warmer regions, making it a fitting addition to the list of grains in Farming Simulator. What's special about the machines for grapes and olives? So grapes and olives are special if you look at the machinery used. The vines have collisions, so you need to maneuver the machines carefully along the vines. It's going to take a bit of skill driving. Otherwise you risk damaging your new crop. Be careful. And we have here another screenshot of the grapevines. Because of that, the machines are very small and specialised compared to the usual fieldwork. The new machinery has a working width of about 1 to 1.5 metres. You won't be able to drive between the vines with a big tractor. And again, we have a new screenshot just here, showing a specialised tractor. I think it's a Landini actually. Landini tractor with a very small cultivator to get between the vines to do the work. This also means you will need to spend some time working carefully between the vines. Don't worry, it will be worth it. Not just because it's a rewarding task to make your tummy feel good after work is done, your virtual bank account will make you happy too. How does the process of planting and harvesting work? First you plant the vines. With our new build mode, stay tuned for more information on that, you place rows of vines on your fields. Basically you create a nicely striped vineyard. You then have to mulch the growing grass between the vines and cultivate to help the plants grow up to their full potential. With special fertilizer machines, you spray the plants to improve the yield, as you do with other crops. After harvesting with special harvesters, you need to cut back the leaves so the grapes can grow anew. This is required for grapes only and is not needed for olives. So as you can see, I am featuring some of the gameplay footage from FarmCon. I do like the look of the cutter, which cuts back the vines. Moving on, we have another screenshot here. You can see it is a Fendt tractor. Again, it is a vineyard tractor, very narrow. It's got a sprayer on the back. So remember, if you have seasonal growth activated, you need to mind the crop calendar. Grapes and olives have to be planted between March and the end of June. As for the harvest, grapes will be ready in September until the end of October. Olives need to be harvested in October. Sorghum, on the other hand, needs to be sown from April to May and harvested between August and the end of September. And it says there, find out more about the seasonal cycles in FS22. That is something that I actually featured in a video a few days ago, so please do check it out. What can you do with the harvested crops? As you know by now, you don't have to stop with harvesting and selling crops. Grapes, olives and sorghum can be processed at a production plant, and you have several options too. Grapes can be processed into grape juice or even raisins. You can then deliver them to other production plants like the cereal factory or to a selling point like the supermarket. Olives can be taken to the oil mill to be processed into olive oil. Sorghum, as a type of grain, can be processed into flour at the grain mill. So it is all very interesting stuff. I really can't wait to do it. I think probably the thing which I'm most interested in is going to be the olives. Although, yeah, the grapes will be probably similar. So both of those I would say are going to be extremely interesting to do. As for the sorghum, it's just a nice new cereal crop. And once again, it goes on to say at the bottom that FS22 is released on November the 22nd on PC and console. So there we go. That is another update. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.